Hi everyone. We are going to introduce a single idea about bar graphs. Bar graphs are a special way to represent a condition, as usually with numbers or talking about attributes or some characteristics. In this case, we're going to continue with our class after to collect information about the question in the number one. Remember, will the jam jar sink or float? You were asking to your partners about the situation of the jam jar. And finally, you get this drawing picture with colors in the stage one. Okay, the first instruction to begin with this is count. Count how many squares are in each case. Okay, in this, Walter is going to move this and select just a comfortable wide size. Okay, now count the squares. One, the rectangle, excuse me. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, and finally the last colored rectangle is the number 12. 12. Okay. Now, excuse me, cancel. In the same situation in the bar of float. There are four pink rectangles. Count it. One, two, three, and four. Okay. In order to continue, now we are going to delete in stage two, we are going to delete or erase the empty rectangles. Empty, sorry, rectangles. Okay, the empty rectangles. Sorry for my letters. Rectangles. Okay, now we have here, and this is the same picture. The station number two is the same like station in number one. In this moment, we're going to select in order to be sure about this affirmation of teacher Walter. Okay, this is transparency, and look at this. That's it. That's it. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same picture. And now you have only the color rectangles. If you prefer, you can color again and color every one of those rectangles. I'm using yellow color and continue. You have now 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the next color is pink or violet maybe. And count color the same the same amount of rectangles. Don't forget it. Now we are sure about the amount of votes to each one, the different opinion about this. And write with the pencil the number of each one. In this column, you have four students with this opinion, with this prediction, and in the yellow bar, you have 12 students with this opinion. Now we're going to continue with the third step. After you have this this situation, the next step is to erase the divisions, the line division between the rectangles. In this case, maybe we are going to use the erase tool. Excuse me, the square. The square is okay. And maybe you can erase divisions between the squares. Delete this and delete in the float opinion. Finally, you have the same this diagram, and we are going to be sure about if it's the same or different. Look at this, is exactly the same, but without lines, without lines between the squares. And finally, you get these bars, one bar of zinc and one bar of floats. Remember, write the number of each bar, the amounts of students with these opinions. 4 students gave these opinions. The jam jar is going to float, and in the zinc, you get 12 students with the opinion of that the jam is going to sink or float. Finally, you can recover the colors. Excuse me. Yellow color. No, sorry, excuse me. And you color everything. And the pink for the float bar. And at the end, it's really important to identify what kind of information is here. For this reason, you need to include a title. It's really important. Don't forget it. The number, what kind of characteristic represent those numbers, 12 and 4, and what is the title? What is the title of this bar graph? In this case, for example, you can say predictions about the jam jar, is going to float or sink. Okay, boys, this is a short explanation on how to get a wonderful bar graph. This is the activity to understand how you can get an experience with bar graphs. Okay, that's it. Bye.